Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master of Propaganda, here of Zyke, Defender of the Fatherland. But off here to the exciting 1 versus 1 on Holotny Farmer. Between in the east, we've got here Shadowwada fighting for the United States of America for the 1st Armored Division here with Rifle, Heavy Cavalry, and Infantry Company with Infantry Bulletins there versus Jesulin fighting for the Wehrmacht fürs Reich. Fighting in the west here for the 2nd SS Panzerdivision, Das Reich, with close air support, mobile defense, and lightning war doctrine. He's got bulletins for infantry and Tiger tanks, which could indicate he's ultimately planning for lightning war. Then again, he's keeping these options open, I suppose. But he's got Grenadiers, MG42s there, standard Wehrmacht opening, rifle there for Shadowwada, also pretty damn standard. Both sort of heading towards the fuel points, although no, actually Jesulin's heading towards securing there, so they got a sort of defensive position here, and also make it harder for Shadowwada to hold that. Where Shadowwada on there is going straight for the fuel. I mean, Jesulin is eventually going there with the MG42 first, but it's not quite with the same alacrity. That also means he's actually going to end up with a slight, ever so slight, tiny, minuscule victory point lead. For how long that lasts. MG42 rushing for the building. Interesting, he's clearly worried here. They said about a sector going to try to disrupt the early start there. Perhaps he just sets up the MG42 there. It does slow down his camping potential, but it does mean now if Shadowwada was to try and sort of pull any sort of fast moves on Jesulin up here, it's going to end up in tears for his opponent, not for Jesulin. Come on, schnell, get that barbed wire up. This isn't the Austro-Hungarian army, that one's gone, so get moving. Grenadiers setting out there, getting munitions. Rifleman setting out there, 3rd Rifle Squadron away there for Shadowwada. 2 Grenadiers, 1 Pioneer 142, there we go, he's moving up here, fuel, munitions quick. In fact, he's moving away from the fuel. Probably he heard all the breaking of windows, actually, in this case, Jesulin displaying a rather sharp ear, and actually double back, secure the building there, just in case. There we go, Rifleman halted by the MG42, in this case, Jesulin clearly displaying he's not taking any bloody chances here with his opponent. So he's rather sharply played there, if anything. He's still not going for the fuel point. He's sort of more intent on sort of playing for other elements here at the moment. Rather rare to see a Wehrmacht player who's not interested in fuel, but that's actually what Jesulin is not too concerned about at the moment. He's actually now pushing against Shadowwada. I think trying to sort of throw off Shadowwada's early game at the sacrifice of the fuel. So a curious sort of standout opening, sort of trying to play into disruptive opening, I suppose is sort of the best word for it. It's a bit peculiar of anything there. Bit peculiar, but there you go, Ram getting suppressed, taking heavy damage out and open as their negative cover, which does mean they're easier to hit. Overall taking heavy damage there for the Grenadiers and the MG42s right there. Bit of punishing blow to Shadowwada, of course at the same time the points here are now rather vulnerable, but of course at the same time he's basically trying his best to lock down Shadowwada's cut-off point. Grenadiers there, might be finally getting the fuel there. For Shadowwada, we are seeing the Lieutenant on the way, so that's going to be him and possibly some M20s out. He's going to try and push back with the Jesulin with some more aggression firepower there. That also means Shadowwada is going to play more aggressively. No, he cancels it. Instead, going for grenades. Looks like he just wants to delay smoke and pop grenades against his opponent. So that's a quick decision there from Shadowwada. I mean, that also works, but it certainly delays his teching then. But interesting move. You can clearly see there's some mind games going on already. We got a sniper down the way for Jesulin. Jesulin in this case sort of feeling he's got a decent grip on Shadowwada and responds to the sniper to further try and bleed out Shadowwada here. Who's now going for Rifle Company as well. I mean, he could have gone for Heavy Cavalry. Smoke as well that way later on the match for some bigger deployments. Rangers could also allow him to lead down march, could allow him to hold territory. Anyways, Grenadiers bringing a counter from the rear one's M1 carbines versus Kar98Ks. The Kar98K packing a lot more punch. The M1 carbine not near as much, a much smaller round for starters, with a lot less power in it, but that was also the intention, so that also meant it was much easier to handle for a lot less experienced troops. Grenadiers versus Riflemen, down to 2 men there, Rifle quickly pushing back, more Rifle following up here for Shadowwada, up to northwards here. Assault halted quite violently here by the MG42, nice in the church, Grenadiers nearby support as well, Rifle moving up, and we got a fighting position up here. Quickly digging a big hole of dirt there with some sandbags on top for good measure. Just like Ma used to do back home. What kind of mother did you have, Private? Florida. Oh. Points there being grabbed, Rifle hanging back. Pioneer stinging up backwards, Rifle hanging there. So could it be he's then going for the captain instead? Perhaps feeling, again, he's sort of going to the Jesulin's measure and Instead, it's going to respond with a captain, pack howitzers, and a steward. I mean, that's certainly one option. Sniper here bleeding away now, of course. Also revealing, of course, to Shadowwada, there's a sniper out in the field. Also, that means a heavier tier 1, 3 grenadiers, sniper, MG42, which also does delay Jesulin from actually taking up and thus responding to any sort of quicker movements. There's an action. Shadowwada could probably benefit more from the lieutenant and a quick infantry because Jesulin, with his heavier tier 1, would actually be having a harder time responding to it, and the sniper could actually then be more quickly cleared out. Grenade off here, and in this case, getting caught here by the grenadiers. Rather awkward retreat path right there, if anything. Moving up here, Pioneers falling back. More Rifle moving up. Now we do see the Jesulin's all being pushed back here just a bit. MG42 trying to deal with the retreating Rifle moving up here. Cut smoke and then grenade. Suppressed. Rifle near. No. Doesn't have munitions. Looks like it's going to be a smoke screen. There we go against the MG42 here, but they're already suppressed. At the same time, we got a forward fighting position from Shadowwada covering this area. Now that is some extremely bold play there by Shadowwada. I mean, you don't see that kind of fighting position very often, but there you go. And we got rifle grenades off there from Shadowwada. The American rifle grenade basically worked a bit like the same like the Germans, I believe. You attach a slight special thing to the rifle and then you sort of fired it. The British rifle grenade, by the way, was basically a hand grenade with a stick in it. Says something about British ingenuity. Alright, Ronson. Put a stick in it, call it a day. I'm sure it'll work great against the Hun. Anyways, rifle moving up there. There we go, the captain on the way there. She does take the slightly slow approach there, Mr. Shadowwada. And there we go, like to make a nice company up here for Jesulin. Sniper there with 3 kills to his name, fighting prisoner, firing away. Rifle grenadiers basically ensures they're trying to move here. Well, they're going to get a face full of rifle grenade. My rifle north is going for the victory upon them before 2 years to be. Oh, rifle just past it. A real Jesulin a bit on the back foot now under the aggressive play of Shadowwada. Again, this sort of position will certainly try and contain a bit more, though, of course, this area is very much open. We do see a 2-2 on the way, which could very quickly then deal with it, unless, of course, the captain just so happens to be nearby. Fighting position above it's not been upgraded. He might want to do that eventually. Otherwise, it's going to be just, well, 150 manpower hole in the ground, which is a bit wasteful. Rifle moving in there, going to lose under fire from the 5th cover down south. Rifle moving up here. Could try and pop a grenade. There we got rifle firing up here. Grenadiers more and up north. Screen there to sort of cover versus sniper. Cheeky, but not bad. Captain moving with his bazookas in hand, and there we go. Like to punch spear wagon arriving there for Jesulin, the 2-2-2. Pioneers moving ahead, coming up off Rifle Grenadier supporting, ever eager. 2-2 moving ahead, there we go, opening up on it. Rifleman might want to move in to try and help the fighting position, otherwise that's quickly going to end up. There's a waste of resources there for Shadowwada. There you go, moving in, 2-2 actually falling back, Rifle moving up there. Captain also clearly nearby, grenades is low to almost knocked down, there we go. Close getting off an anti-tank rifle grenade, we've got a rifle grenade there, forcing the 2-2 back nonetheless. Captain moving in there as well. North has been slightly postponed there. Too much resistance there for Shadowwada to push through. Getting a Stuart light tank there on the way. The M5. Meanwhile for Jesulin, we've got nothing further going on there. No upgrades for the grenadiers. You could consider some light machine guns. Mines could of course also be considered. No pack 40s. In fact, he's going to be a bit vulnerable here to the Stuart, to put it mildly. Repairing the fighting position. And Panzer Grenadier there for Jesulin. Could be he might be planning to upgrade with the Panzer Schreck. There we go. Rifle tagging into the Grenadiers. Grenadiers going to have to fall back just a bit. Low on health there, and then when you offensive cover, then that's not going to last long. Scheiße! Sie got Deinhardt! Rückzug. Sniper moving up there. 10 kills for Safazerland. Ja. 2-2 setting up. Panzer is almost done there. Rifle moving out. Sniper could get off a good shot. There we go. Rifle moving ahead. And shot fired. Johnny dead. He did not survive that encounter with a high-powered bullet. There we go. Rifle moving up there from a farther distance. 2-2's probably go to try to deal with them. Try and push them off the fuel point. Rifle's in here. Coming on off from rifle. MG4 is going to turn here, so that's not going to work out too well unless he gets off a smoke screen. He does not. Instead, we got now Stuart moving in from the north. Panzer is moving up, and there we go. We do have the Raketen Panzerbuchsen going up there. Getting some good damage done. There we got flamethrowers now going out for Shadowwada's infantry. grenade there, the pineapple right through the window. Ooh, they kept shifting about there. If they actually been bunched together to go closer, that could have been a lot more damage. MU-42 barely escaped, so that was close there, though. That was close. Had the stood stood up, then maybe just shot a single shot there. That could have been very unpleasant there for Jesulin's MU-42 crew. Panzer was moving ahead there, locking the ever-heavy Panzerschreck, which initially, by the way, didn't have that little shield there. You see, in fact, they had to use a sort of gas mask to protect themselves from the exhaust fire, actually, due to that. Little fun detail there. 2-2 pulling back, medic bunker up there, fighting position continues, just fire away there, rather than it is remaining inside it. Grenadiers slowly advancing, using Shadowwada slightly being pushed back here by Jesulin's advances, again the counter-attacks. Stooding about here, what could Shadowwada be planning here? Going straight for the car point here, of course, would have been nice if the fighting position had been upgraded. That could have easily helped him take this car point a lot easier. Of course, it can and probably will still happen, but you know, it's a bit interesting to him just build that and then just sort of, well, forget about it, if you will. It's now they're low on health, but veterans who won. Another rifle grenade down some retreating troops. Veterans who won there for the re-echelons inside it. Up north 2-2, they're finding better way on the riflemen. Riflemen holding up there, we got the Panzer Grenadiers with their Panzerschrecks. Pioneers following the building, under fire. And now we got a mortar on the way, probably help deal with the fighting precision. Of course, one option is just basically lay down the smoke screen and rush it with some flamethrower Pioneers. I mean, that works. Nothing putting up the riflemen, Pioneers assaulting in the building, at least in this way Jesulin pretty much always ensures that Shadowwada can't use it against Jesulin, that way pressure him even closer. But there you go, rifle moving up, Stuart moving in. Panzer goes by back at bases right now, there's a good opportunity for Shadowwada to do a lot of damage to Jesulin. I mean the MU-42, the 222 here, I mean this has basically got largely free reign here. Troops swinging heading at ground territory, should be more aggressive as he just push through. I mean he's basically broken through Jesulin's front. I mean he's rushing back there, but still that does mean he's got more options to push through, cut off points. Now Jesulin resource, there we go. Panzerschreck's up now, almost knocking out the Stuart over there, but the 222 and the Stuart both make it out of that engagement alive. Mortar fire raining down there, shattering fences, but no actual Americans, I think, for the larger part at all. Nope. No Americans actually shattered, just slightly startled. Shadowwada, of course, now consider taking up. The quicker we can get there, the better. Stuart going to need some repairs. Cut off one element secure. We got a smoke screen down here to help protect them, make it even harder here for Jesulin to just attack them, but also force them in close. There we go, grenade off. Clever maneuver there. Didn't quite work out, though. Didn't quite work out, but that was definitely an interesting move there by Shadowwada. Grenadiers counter-attacking into the center, going for the victory point there. Riflemen retreating. Stuart's going to need some serious repairs there. Grenadiers in negative cover rather than with the series of rifles. Had to have BARs, that probably would be more dangerous, but Shadowwada, like so many American players who basically end up going for rifle company, then never go for BARs, or say augment them. Which does mean that fighting from a building, unless there's something really close to it, in cover inside another building, it's not so great. We also got a pack out by bombarding way now for Shadowwada, trying to get some targets there for Uncle Sam. Bit of bombardment going on left and right, hoping to seek out some easy targets. Good hit there, 2-2 moving. Oh, fighting position actually finally collapsed, died out. Shadowwada was forced to abandon here, but still I think it did alright there. I mean, Jesulin really had to avoid it, forced the sort of movements into a certain part of the map as well. So I do think to a certain extent it worked out. It's just sort of, you know, very rarely seen you get that kind of play. Nemo Grenadiers up north stopping into the Stuart. Main gun firing alongside a coaxial 30 caliber machine gun, doing some good damage there to the Krauts. 2-2 setting back up. Anti-tank on the way there, giving Shadowwada a bit more sort of resist vehicles than are with. Does just enemy tech up. 9. No tech at all. He does have the resource for, but of course so does Shadowwada, and now there's he could also consider just getting a second Stuart and just, you know, further getting aggressive there with Jesulin. I mean, a second light tank could do a lot of damage. In fact, you get 2 light tanks at the very least, more. That would be 3 Stuarts. And that could actually be quite dangerous. Particularly because Jesulin doesn't have any armor, he only has 2 Panzerschrecks and a 222 to halt it. So I mean, 3 Stuarts could actually be quite lethal. It's just most people never consider getting more than 1 light tank or light vehicle at most times. There we go, damaged engine. Ooh, that was one hell of a hit from the Stuart. That was mean. That was 3 grenadiers, 1 tiny high explosive shell, and just 3 men dead. Same time, got a flanking enemy. There we go, getting 42 coming up here, showing they can't do as much damage. Captain Jesulin suppressed, fighting up north. Rifle force where they're going to lead, almost wiping them out. At the same time, going to push to the south here. Finally, Pioneers moving in, fighting position, anti-tank and hang about. More rifle moving in there, trying to get the MG4 to go fire. Pouring in, center collapsing for Jesulin. No Truppen in nearby to halt. It's the American advance. Gunners fighting from the nearby building. Rifle going to have to flash them out with a flamethrower. 2 firing very close, going to bet you 2. So we do have take up there for Jesulin. Should get some Pioneers down there and up there, I suppose, and then build the support core as soon as he can.
Our lines of supply are disrupted.
Then this they're firing away, taking some damage. Stuart being repaired. Grenadiers pushed away. Grenadiers moving up. Veteran T2. And Pioneers flanking in from the south. Fighting position still not upgraded, though that wouldn't help much against that kind of move. So Shadowwada, while making an initially good push, I think hasn't been able to take full advantage of it. Is now in fact suffering here to Jesulin's harassment. He's in fact trying to play around through the main pushes of Shadowwada. Harassment forcing him to pull away from Jesulin's front line and sort of towards his own rear lines, which should help Jesulin sort of push back and we can capture a lot of territory. And meanwhile, still striking in there. Veterans you want. Hot, very close to Veteran 2 there, very close, and if it hits that, that's going to be very unpleasant there for Jesulin, since that basically increases its combat power, more accuracy, and rate of fire. That's bad news for any infantrymen. It's going to get caught there. Pack Carter bombarding away, hoping to find some targets.
Are seizing the sector.
Quick fight here. As they're close to getting an island, grabbing the northern victory point. We actually got a small lead there for Shadowwada. Of course, that's probably not going to last for much longer. Jesulin's pinning, capturing the south from Jesulin's SS advances. Still no take up there for Shadowwada. He needs to make an effort there. Or at least get himself another light tank to support the first one. He just somehow apply some more pressure in the area where currently Jesulin is lacking in assets, though he's actually getting a Pack 40 now, so perhaps not quite as much. We got the Sapoma Corps up here for Jesulin.
Enemy forces are securing our
Rather attacking Grenadiers, and we got the MG42 here, eventually to increasing suppression against Shadowwada's troops. Pack Carter firing in, there we go, bombarding the Grenadiers. But switching over to the MG42 pretty quickly, there we go, pinning down the entire unit, smoke screen down, there we go, rifle grenades off. Heavy damage down there, rifle forced to fall back, the Panthers got the Stuart moving in as well here, MG42 falling back as well. Damage down there, I think the Grenadier squad had Mark Grenade going off there, almost wiping out the rifleman in return. Heavy damage down there, almost got the Panzer Grenade as well. That Pack Carter is doing lethal work there for Shadowwada and the 2nd Armoured. Rather than pulling back here for some reinforcement, we got Major on the way there for Shadowwada, finally taking up. And Jesulin here could actually go for a Panzer IV really soon. Osman or Stug. I'm guessing it's a Panzer IV. Though versus Rifle Company, might want to consider getting some Stugs eventually to help versus those EC8s, since they'll be able to do it a bit better. Either way, Panzer IV then wait, Panzerkampf Wagner aiming for the 2nd SS. One of the first 3 SS units sort of formed, initially regiments, later formed into sort of Grenadier divisions, then Panzer Grenadier divisions, and finally Panzer divisions.
The sector has been cut off.
But Shadowwada has, through his aggressive tactics, actually managed to push back Jesulin's front quite a bit. They're all over the place. We've got Pioneer Plane going for the Pack Houses. Down south, we actually got the sniper here grabbing territory, indicating a certain amount of desperation there for Jesulin when he's forced to use this sniper to seize territory. Like that.
I have made this territory ours. Need a sharpshooter. You need ignite fire?
Mortar Veterans U1 grabbing a point there. Panzer IV ready here for Jesulin. Pinter machine gun being added, going for the central victory point. Stuart moving ahead. Sniper down the top, there you go, Panther IV strikes. Misses the Stuart, and that range, good lord, Helmut. Bet you learn to shoot like that. Shatters the turret quite magnificently, leaving the Rifleman in a pretty bad position. Anti-tank guns not quite there to support against the Panther 4. Neither is the captain. Good swing up, there you go. Shot there, fight the Panther 4, almost knocking it out there. Down. Well, he's down to half health. Major hit, taking major punishment from the Grenadiers. Very close to it. Enough. He's not upgraded his Grenadiers whatsoever. No light machine guns. He's continuing flowing quite a bit of munitions. There hasn't exactly been laid down any mines there from Jesulin either, so I'm slightly wondering what he's planning. Stuart sitting up there, very close to it. Right there, taking punishing damage. Mortar rounds and Yin have what? Getting thrown at them. I mean, right now, Shadowwada could go for an E10, he probably should. Better versus the Panther 4, also does well versus the infantry. And also more likely to farm. And there we go, we got a doctor in there for Jesulin. He has gone for Lightning Wall. Not too big a surprise, they can hit bullets in for Tiger, but overall Lightning Wall does suffer a lot, which is currently very popular. Still got close air support, relief infantry, certainly also. You got the G43 upgrade, and of course you got tactical movement, which some players do use, not all, but I mean, I have seen some players make good use of it, so who knows, Jesulin could be fearing that one as well. Could allow his Panther to quickly rush down a vehicle and knock it out. If it tries to escape, that is. Stuart, by the way, has finally reached their tier 2 there, 10 kills, doing some good damage up north. Few point cut off. Oh, reaction squad here by the Panther 4 machine guns and main gun unleashing hell up close. Getting into the building, but there we go, collapses, killing the resistance as they crash beneath several tons of rotten wood. Rifleman captain moving ahead there, Panther 4 firing away, but you got the Stuart moving in from the north. Good hits there, good hits. There you go, EC8 on the way for Shadowwada. Jesulin Panther 4 continues to fire away, no sign of a strongest shots. They really should consider that. Of course, he might be setting up here for the Stuka close air support, I guess. Hell, he could be setting up for setting off both at the same time, though that'd be a pretty rare move. Of course, I mean, in response to this, once you see it, I mean, one option here for Shadowwada to go is actually to get the platoon command post and then get out an AA half tech. So set it close to the front line, but not quite, and then have a sort of cover versus enemy aircraft. I mean, that could very quickly then basically lock down Stuka close air support, since to be very quickly shot down by the AA half track. Pretty much mean he'd just be throwing away 200 munitions at a time, which would be, well, you know, not exactly bad for Shadowwada, but there we go. Jesulin works more contained, pushing forwards though, keeping up that German spirit. Vorwärtsmänner! Töten die Amerikaner! Schnell! Don't have time for this. You have to quickly get moving. Easy arriving there, 50 caliber going up on top. Anti-tank gun, 2 to 2, Panzer 4 not fully repaired, sniper supporting, MG42 covering the centre. South seems to have gotten up again as he's trying to just focus on the north here. Very aggressive push. He's got 300 munitions. He could go for a Stuka now, he could also try, guess, be setting up for another Panzer 4. Though Shadowwada can, in theory, at the same time as soon as he gets a Panzer 4, get another EC8 and just blast the Panzer 4s down unless Jesulin pulls off some clever trick.
Our capture point is being overrun. Armor ready.
Could probably consider trying to flank through here, get behind Jesulin's positions. I mean, there's a lot of support that's exposed. There you go, push for the centre. Rifleman flame first, EC8 ready to support here in case something happens. There you go, he's actually pushing south now. Jesulin is pushing south while Shadowwada has been preparing for a large push north. Stuart, Rifleman there. Stuart's, by the way, both besides reconnaissance, used as infantry support here in the later stage of the war, since they basically couldn't operate much on their own either, particularly versus enemy armour. So that's rather saw them relegated to such roles. Some were also converted into transports, I believe, by Commonwealth units by removing the chariot. They were called Jalopy, I think. Sort of like the Kangaroo armoured personnel carrier, just tiny. Panther 4 number 2 on the way to Jesulin. Shadowwada can soon get another of his own. EC8 that is. Most challenge the Panther 4 CC Panther. Then a pretty bad position. There we go. We got air support called in. Air support called in. Need to pull back here. Panther moving out to tank. Number 2 is fine. There we go. Hits. Damage. Down to the EC8. Down to less than half of. There we go. Panther 4 wants to get out. Panther can hit. Oh! EC8 out of control. Panther can hit. Go away. There we go. Got stun shot. Stuart down as well.
Light vehicle just got destroyed.
Burning smoke. They're basically blocking the line of fire there. I think for the captain forcing close to 2 supporting away there. was quite nasty there. Shadowwada chose to continue fighting despite being under fire there from the Luftwaffe. More fire shot there, and Tatangan almost knocked out here. Of course, he can't seem to be quite as lethal as that anymore. So, of course, his ability will be, after the patch is out, only work against vehicles, of course, and usually buy will suffer, but still, you know, it's going to be sort of a bit less effective. Though, of course, you'll still want to have some AA guns up there to deal with any sort of Luftwaffe support or allied air support that might arrive. Here on the Panther 4 there did some good work. Right there, he managed to throw back Shadowwada quite successfully thanks to the support there of the Luftwaffe. Pack has a lot of trouble as well. Halfway to 52. Another easy hit in the knife for Shadowwada, but will it arrive here in time? Or will it blow up? At the same time, he's also activated relief infantry. He's showing that even as he pulls off this large offensive, any losses he suffer will be absorbed to some extent and replaced thanks to the Ostrom he'll be getting in turn. So that's actually a very interesting sort of combo move there by Jesulin. Rather than getting ready, preparing for another push while he waits for the EC to also. You also note here they're going to need to pick up a Panzer. Looks like the Panzer dropped that, which means the Panzer themselves now will be acting more effective versus infantry. Now they have one less Panzer to lug around. That's going to be pretty interesting there. Sniper fire there. Close to 53. Mega moving up, rifle moving out. EC8, there we go. Effect right. Ready to take out the Crown Menace. Also noting no mid-game analysis. This is a rather long match, so no time for that. Panzer trying forward. Flowers firing out of the church. There's it coming up from their own. A lot of damage done there. Damage ending in the Panther 4. He just charged it in there heedlessly into so many anti-tank rifle grenades. That was rather reckless there by Jesulin. He's going to lose his Panzer 4 there. Which means that the ultimate outcome here of that battle was he lost several units. In fact, he lost the Grenadiers with the Panzer as well. He lost 2 Panzer IVs. On top of that, he got the easy, he got the Stud, he got some other units, but I mean, in the end, he ended up taking quite some heavy casualties shortly after. And almost got the Pioneers, He's going to have to rush out to Stuttgart, I think. Of course, he might still just go for Panzer. Got Ostrom moving out there. More shots. Almost got the Pioneers, but not quite there. Pack 40 setting up. Need to be careful, then you can get it, that would be good. Pack 40 firing. Panzer's moving up there. There we go. Pack 40 cleared out. I want to lay down the smoke screen there from the tank. Grabbing the mortar. He's going to have to clear it out. DOD, we got another anti-tank and they're stolen by Jesulin's Pioneers. Anti-tank not turning back here to deal with the AC-8. Looks like it's the other anti-tank gun with Shadowwada. Smoke with the rifle. We got a grenade on the other. Pack 40 turning about there and almost gets it. But there we go. He's forced it. Another crew member there we go. Gets it just in the nick of time. EC pulling way up the north here. We got an MG4 through there. Anti-tank gun. We got the rifle trying to hunt it down here. More. We got the captain sprinting in here. Can the EC escape this? Anti-tank gun setting up 55mm shoots. Gets a hit. Sliver of health left. Panzer gun is moving up. No, they retreat. Can he get the anti-tank gun? He could try and use take aim. No, it's easy. It's beyond the range now. Ooh. Almost got the Ostrom. Anti-tank gun cleared out. Sliver of health left. MG42 barely getting out of there as well by the looks of it. 2-2 moving ahead here. Some tense engagement between these two players. MG42 gets out of there, but still Shadowwada has managed to maintain map control. In fact, both sides are taking staggeringly large casualties. But at the very least, Shadowwada still has a tank. All Jesulin has to show for it is a scout car. You know what I like to call this my little Panzer. Shut up, Gruber. No one likes you. That's why you were transferred away from France anyways. And into the SS. Anyways, grabbing a point there. Stuart being pulled back. Rifle reinforcing. Another EC there on the way for Shadowwada. Grabbing points there. Another snub on the way there. Jesulin actually lost the snub. That's a bit of a loss there as well on top of everything else. But they are both seem to be completely bouncing back there. Jesulin might get another Panzer or Stuki. Again, he's going to be up against 2 EC8s. And then has a Pack 40 and Panzer X to hold those. That again is a bit risky about hitting with the Pioneers. Got to push for the south there. Major again hold it here. A major obstacle in the form of the 2-2-2. Panzer Grenadiers, mortar crew hanging about there. Close to T3, smoke screen down. Captain enforcing, he's being repaired. He could actually, I think he actually used the captain to advise these hit out a bit faster. That would not be a bad idea if he did. Either way, more tanks around there for the United States of America. More 50 caliber being added on top as well, that's good. Should also help at least a bit versus aircraft. Pintle machine guns on tanks around the fact I think initially meant to have to deal with those things, of course, also proved quite handy versus infantry. But little fun fact there about these Pintle mounted thingies. Peg 40 hanging about there. Ostrom setting out. Increasing little infantry left there for Jesulin. In fact, he lost an entire Ostrom squad in the process there. And there you go, easy engaging grenadiers, wiping half the unit in one devastating shot, pulping them out. Ostromming northwards. Veteran 2-1, right from the veteran fleet, easy moving up. Sniper Pioneers, Pack 48 to support down south, we got fighting there as well. Victory point still in lead here for Shadowwada. Coming down the Ostrobben. Good hit there from the Pack 40 and the easy. Ostrom advancing, Pioneers as well, rather than doing the best to hold them off. And the Panzers they're flanking, capturing the nearby, and we got another bit of Stuka close as what called in here. Going to try and knock out that Sherman. 2 though here with 50 covers. There goes, shots fired. Slight hit there, Panzers exalted hit. You don't need to pull back the other EC though. Halfway to 52 there with the first EC8. That is not bad, that is not bad. Bit of shooting there against the Luftwaffe. You're not really getting a lot of hits there.
Our supply line just got cut off.
Captain moving out and looks like, oh dear, almost got the units there. Mostly hits some buildings and the like, but there we go. Second hit, hits, kills, a few riflemen, snipers, Ostrom, Pack 40 falling back, they got to push in here. Shadowwada keeps up the aggression there versus Jesulin rather continually. EC8 they're following up as well. Good catch in before he cleared out. Good hit there, killing the gunner in one swift blow. And he's actually moving straight into the base here. Could actually do some serious damage, probably and try and knock out a bunker there. He doesn't keep moving out. Instead, he pops down a white phosphorus barrage. Pack 40 close nearby. He could actually try and clear that up. Doesn't. Just pulled back fully there. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, if you go in the medic bunker, he could pull off a white phosphorus here, but at this point, I mean, it's not bad. It's really cheeky, though. It certainly increases the pressure on Jesulin. And certainly also delays any healing there, and he might have done there. So, I mean, I suppose it does have something there to go on, but Palm Fields could perhaps use a bit better elsewhere. Although he's hitting it out of that one. Half health, though. Engaging Pioneers caught there, needs to capture the south. Northern area still circled there by Luftwaffe flyers. The Stukas circling about like a pair of vultures with really big guns. The Stukas were mounted by the way with 30cm cannons. There of course also was the Panzernacke, not a Stuka though, but Henschel there with a 50mm gun, much bigger, and turning also quite lethal versus in the armour. Troops hanging about there. Suprema Corps
forces are securing our territory.
silent. I think Jesulin's now just playing straight for a Tiger here. Figuring he can't fight out with the Panzer IV. So of course if you were to support the Panzer IV with Stooks, you probably could. I mean a pair of Stooks is actually quite a challenge there to most enemy armour. And as of course to play use of them, it's not very good using Stooks. Flares down there by the way. Sniper though gets off a good kill. He's hitting the head, quickly with the Panzer going for the car point still. No, we actually have a fighting position up there now. Good. Going for the north again. He's keeping up pressure around the victory points. Good work there. In fact, they're rather close. In fact, they're equal. However long that lasts. Not long, that is. But certainly means they're keeping pace with each other. Even as Jesulin's struggling there with the map control, and he does manage some good push back. There we go, Pack 40. Panzer there goes easy. Veggie 2. Could lose it though, could lose it. The Pack 40 so close. Certainly more anti-tank weapon. He does not make things easier for the Sherman crew there. We got Pioneers, we got infantry, we got Grenadiers here. Northern victory pod secured by the riflemen. Hanging about there. Are these hitting for the north here? Needs to be careful. Pack 40 turning about there, getting hit there, named MD42. Could try and smoke the Pack 40 there with the Sherman. Looks like he decides against it. Almost got the MD42 there, grabbing territory there. Overall, Shadowwada's maintaining pretty good control there. God damn, Crouch, keep shooting at my tank! God damn it. Any more fighting here, Grenadiers, Panzer Grenadiers. Still no upgrade for the Grenadiers. No light machine gun. Not even a G43 there for Jesulin. That's pretty irregular for any Wehrmacht player not to do that. You've got Major eventually to fight against the Pioneers. You've got the Sherman rolling up there, not repaired. Third Sherman on the way. There you go. Pioneers wiped. That means he's only got one Pioneer squad left, which is going to make things trigger there with the Tiger once it arrives in a few seconds. We are really talking here seconds, since he's got not much together for calling the Tiger tank here from nearby SS Schwere Panzerabteilung. Which were, by the way, the only sort of real SS sort of attachment they could make sort of a heavier caliber. Didn't have any sort of tank destroyer battalions with the medium and the high kind or any assault gun battalions of their own, I think, sort of attached. Little fun fact there. There were some other units sort of existed. For example, they existed actually an SS Panzergrenadier Lehrregiment, sort of function like, you know, Wehrmacht Lehr units. Fun fact there, by the way. Pinned my machine gun up for the Tiger. And that is 3 Sherman EC8s there for Shadowwada. That's quite a bit of American armour. Grabbing a point there.
Looks like we're getting into the excitement.
Comes down to a third 50 caliber there. More anti-aircraft fire, but of course also more just versus infantry. Tiger waiting here, slightly pulling back though. With its 88mm gun, same as on the Flak 88, Flak 36 more specifically. There's also the Flak 18, but small details. Either way, Tiger sets out there. Opening up there on the Major. Church not much longer in this world though, taking a lot of punishment from the Germans and the American armies. Jesulin has managed to restabilise the situation. Of course, the Tiger now, of course, revealed to Shadowwada. Of course, Shadowwada's probably going to be a bit more careful. At the same time, he's probably going to want to knock out that Tiger as quickly as possible, because that could lead to a rather shocking blow there against Jesulin and his confidence. Meanwhile, Panzer heading southwards there, straight to the right, gates around it, fire, shots, raining in on them. Tiger moves in there to blow up the American attacks, and there we go. Excellent hit. Major down, rifleman down, smoke screens down. Try and carry up there against him forward. Good work there, good work there. EC8's not moving, waiting there. Of course, he can sort of try and push back the Pack 40s, clear with them out. That would be great. I mean, if it were, say, heavy cavalry, could have just laid down a smoke screen on them, then rush the EC8s after the Tiger more sort of that issue. Tiger moving in, the EC8s need to be careful, need to be careful. Tiger moving out there. Can the EC8 fire? Shoots! Gets a penetrating hit on the Tiger. Rifling straight to the MG42. Veterans is free. Rifling getting torn apart there. A bit too close there to each other for starters, but also a bit too close to the MG42. Going to eat some armpits rounds after the anti-tank gun. Shot bounced off the frontal armour there of the Tiger. Shit. Shot hit the Sherman. Oh, shit went real. I don't know. You can interpret that how it went. Capturing up there. Oh! He's using on me, but rather in this case, they rather also attracted the intention there of the Tiger. Look, Helmut, they're so eager to die. That is good. I like my prey when it is happy. Sherman there rushing forward, going after the Tiger. Pantrax opening up in this case, you probably didn't see it though, they were just in a nice angle there. We got White Phosphorus down, Tiger pulling back, Sherman pulling back, damage in yet from the Panzer from the Ostrom. Tiger moves forwards again, White Phosphorus around, we're going there, Captain firing away there we go. A huge noxious cloud envelops the mortar crew. Cuts off the Tiger from support, we got the Pack Force up north, they're firing at the other EC8. EC8 needs to pull back, oh dear, looks like you forgot about it. Oh no, EC8 down, knocked out. Bit of a mess standing there, I think, by Shadowwada, resulted in the, well, rather unnecessary loss there of a Sherman tank. It rather seemed like it was a bit too late to realise what was going on. Now, the way, the Sherman, they're stunned by the Tiger. Anti-tank is sending out the EC8 to get away, needs to get away. Pull back. And barely pulled back in the time. Partly also, of course, Jesulin actually turned the gun there. And perhaps didn't realise he just moved through here instead. Damn close there for Shadowwada. Damn close. He'd made a really ugly mistake and then lost not just one, but 2 Shermans. In particular, his more veteran one. That's the one that has more higher rate of fire, more accuracy, which really makes it nasty. Also gains more speed, which again makes it really tricky, and also better flankers. I mean, really, you can't afford to lose the veteran EC8, particularly not now with the Tiger out in the field, which is under the command of such a distinguished commander as Jesulin. Double fact 40 here, both veteran 2 as well. That's bad news. Target weak point, but also just the high rate of fire. 2-2. They're still alive, by the way. 6 kills still, though, but veteran 3. And he's getting a Jackson to help deal with the Tiger. Not a bad decision there. Another option, though, could have been trying going for Scott. Straight try and bombard the Pack 40s to smoke them. Note, of course, the Scott smoke is free to use, by the way. And that way you can just smoke out the Pack 40s, allowing to focus on the Tiger that way easily as well. Other Major up here, finding himself faced with a major nemesis. 2-2-2. Haha, sets another Major. My God. Quickly, let me get out and grab his medals and his rank. I'm going to start a collection. You know, Fritz, yeah? You're an asshole. Down south there we got Ostrom being hunted down by the Rifle Veteran Fleet. 27 kills, that's quite impressive here. Opening up there, Ostrom forced to fall away. They got Rifle Squad, they're also coming up the cheat path. He's probably going to use to try and pull off a very well-timed grenade there, and very few people pull that off. Tiger setting up, they're very close to Veterans 1. We got the Jackson here, the M36 Jackson. Ready to support the EC8 here. Quite a little force there. He could still get a Scot to support it though. Panzer is there. Targeting northwards. Captain under fire. Quick grenade here. Final grenade of the Panzer is, and oh, half the unit gone in one explosion. Shredded by the fragments. Tanks and tank destroyer setting out another Panzer then for Jesulin. Interestingly, he's not going for Stooks. You had figured he'd go for Stooks here, but only just goes for Panzer support. I'm guessing he's feeling pretty confident in the Pack 40s. There we go, getting hits off the Sherman. Almost got the MP40, almost got it. There we go. Oh, shots bouncing off there. Max range. Does have a small chance of doing that. Mortar there, Veteran Fleet Rally continues to range in on any American infantry target they're opening up, trying to set up in the best position as possible to avoid taking fire from the Americans down there. Jackson shoots, bounces itself off the thick frontal armor of the Tiger. Nice hit there from the Tiger, clears out to the rear, some going back there, some push forwards. Pack 40's creeping forward, Sherman's opening up there in the Osttorben. All being repaired, and we got a Panzer IV there rhyming for Jesulin, and we got air support called in again. Need to pull back, the Luftwaffe is arriving. There we go. Guns unleashed from the Yankee Panzers. I mean, at this point, you know, part of me really thinks that Shadowwada should eventually just go for Lieutenant, get an air after him. I mean, really, it would just make things a lot more miserable here for this super close air support. You'd lock it down, plus help us the infantry allow to hold territory a bit better. I don't know, just a thought there anyways. Either way, repairing stuff here. Tiger advancing now under the cover of the Pack 40s. Keeping those two together makes the Tiger a lot harder to deal with, though it does to a certain extent limit his offensive capability because he moves the Tiger too far ahead. The Pack 40 side risk of being rushed by infantry cleared out. So it's not without its weaknesses. Up north here though, he's basically ignoring, it seems like just saying northwards and perhaps trying to draw away just you know, pushing in elsewhere. Either way, that's not a bad response there from Shadowwada. Of course, we'll have to see further dust with it. Either way, tanks repaired, Jackson ready as well. Right, we're slowly running back. We got one, looks like Stuka there shot down by the Sherman. Patch misses. Panzer robbing up the caps north there, but Stuka's flying in, penetrating the frontal armour. Moving in there, and oh dear, looks like there's still one last one left. Despite the ability to run either way, rather than stopped a bit. Pack 40's Tiger falling back here. Clearly, Jesulin was not very confident in fighting without the support here of the Luftwaffe. Very interesting enough, despite having two packs on Tiger.
A capture point is under attack.
What's the grab? Grabbing southern point here as well with the Panzer Grenadiers a bit on their own. 12 kills for Swaziland. Quick retreat there, very quick retreat. No, there's still one. What? That's definitely rather irregular there. Actually, that might have been a glitch or something. Are we targeting up their veterans? One Panzer IV waiting. 155 versus 136. They're keeping close to each other there. They're keeping very close to each other. Sham sitting up there, blitzing forwards, and there we go, catching the Tiger. Jackson nowhere to be known. There we go, arriving, shot bounced off, arc, Pack 40 up, and then the Tiger, Sherman. Penetrating, hitting the Tiger. Rifle moving up, firing up north here, Ostrom moving into the captain, rifle supporting. He could probably consider going another Sherman here. Again, he could go for Scots. They are also an option. When again you consider those Pack 40s. I mean, if he can neutralise those Pack 40s, I mean, he can easily, I think, knock out the Tiger. It's basically the Tiger supported by those two Pack 40s that makes things difficult here for Shadowwada at the moment. So the Tiger can soak up a lot of damage, still plus deal quite nicely with a lot of things. And of course, against larger numbers, the Pack 40s are basically there to sort of, you know, keep things a bit more equal for the Tiger. So we can deal with the Pack 40s again. They are vulnerable to some extent. Again, they are sort of quickly cleared out if properly sort of attacked. I mean, the Tiger is going to be in a zone and very quickly been dealt with by the larger numbers of tanks here from Shadowwada. By getting a third EC8 there again. Looking forward to this thing again, opening up the re-echelons quite violently. No consideration for the Scot at all. M4 showing up there, opening an M42. That's quickly forced back. Retreat. EC8 following up. Jack needs support. Need to be careful though. Pack 40 panzers moving down here, trying to cut against the M42. Oh, he actually forced reaction there from Jesulin. Jesulin is forced to use the Stuka close air support close to his own base there. I mean, that's actually a bit unfortunate for Jesulin. I mean, that's going to limit damage. I mean, he's doing some damage. The problem is, it's also about denying an area for armor for a certain amount of time. The problem is now, that area is very close to his own base. That is a very limited area then. There goes one Pack 40 a bit too forward ahead. Can he grenade it? Almost get it. No, no. Sherman's coming up there. Shoots. Gets it. Tiger is now unsupported. The other Pack 40 is not nearby. Sherman moving in there. Vet 72. Very close. Fleet. Jack's not within range, so it's probably support. Moved it in a bit incorrectly there. Tiger moving in. Jax needs to turn. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. No, no, no. Get away. Turn away. Turn away. Pull back. Build distance between the Jackson and the Tiger. The Jackson can't survive. No. He's pulling back the EC8 first. The one with more health, more armor. Leaving the Jackson as an easy target for the Tiger. Big mistake here by Shadowwada. Big tactical mistake there. Almost got the Tiger, but he just threw away his best chance of knocking out quickly by allowing the Jackson to take most of the damage instead of the EC8. Which could even have shrugged off some of the hat-flap shots, but it's eventually fleet, but the Tiger gets away with a sliver of health. He's got now the EC8 there. He knows he's headed northwards. One option is to rush in the EC8 now for the north, search out a tower, then knock it out. Looks like that's not happening. Huge miss here for Shadowwada. He almost got the Tiger, instead he lost the Jackson. And the guys EC8 to eventually fleet, but that was definitely a missed opportunity of some proportions. So close there, so close. And he's not surging out there. He's not trying to locate. Instead, he's allowing Jesulin to sort of slowly repair him. He's getting more power, and he's going to take some time to get the Tiger back in the field here. But, need more tanks are pulling back for repairs. Rather than start sending out victory points, slightly there to Jesulin now. Jesulin pushing forwards here. Panzer 4 half health, halfway to victory 1. And the Tiger itself, of course, is Vector 2, which means it's more accurate, has more range, which is certainly a threat there to allied armour. And infantry, obviously. Rather than going to cut off there, harassed. Finally pushing there, but is also gone. Got the EC8 moving up, support. The other one is ready as well, the Vet 73 EC8, 16 kills. Very nasty thing, in particular if it's killer with other infantry, of course, or armor, in which case, of course, it gets the radionet, which only gives it more rate of fire, which, of course, with the other bonuses just means it's really, really mean. And can really lay down a murderous rate of fire versus enemy vehicles and infantry. We're still keeping up pressure around the victory point, trying to bleed out Jesulin here, but he's certainly struck no bit here. EC8 sitting up there in one armoured force by the looks of it. Tiger there halfway. Prepare, but looks like he's forced to actively pulling in. That's a bit of desperation there for Jesulin when he's activating in a Tiger that has been fully repaired. Pack 40 moving up there, the other one waiting up there. Tiger's moving, EC8's moving in. He's rushing in the veteran fleet first! What are you doing? What are you doing, Shadowwada? Damaged engine there. What are you doing, Shadowwada? Punching up the other EC8s. They could lose the veteran 3-1. That would be a huge loss. I mean, really, you can't afford to lose the veteran 3-1. Not with a Tiger that's veteran 2 and closing in on veteran 3 ever slowly. In fact, he's abandoning the veteran 3 EC8 now.
Attempting to steal our sector.
What madness is this? Oh, the Tiger getting more repairs, plans for repairs. You should focus on the Tiger, by the way. They should just have the EC8 there, quick repair its engines, and then move it on back to the base there. Set Pack 40 up there, Panzer 4 sending up Tiger, could also try and go in. There we go, there we go. We got air support. That was a blitzkrieg there from the Tiger. He's really in there. He thinks he can get off some good damage there on Shadowwada. He has smelled blood. He has smelled the weakness of the Americans. And he will crush them. There we go. Rifleman white on retreat there by the Tiger. An excellent hit. Annihilating the unit. Pulping them. And leaving them to die in a very shallow grave. Looks like all tanks they made it up, but that was damn close there for Shadowwada. And even then he suffered some punishing infantry casualties. Gaining a Jackson there now to another tank destroyer, but still Shadowwada seems to be slightly slipping up here as the game progresses. Jesulin remains still as firm as a rock as ever. Displaying, I think, perhaps a bit more stamina here than Shadowwada, who seems to be, slightly slipping up as the match is progressing. Of course, he's still not of the game. I mean, he's got a veteran 3C8, he's got others nearby, and he's getting a Jackson. I mean, that can really do a lot of damage to the armour, but of course, have to see how it handles it. Victory points are being increasingly dominant here, but Jesulin is focusing on them. He's again trying to bleed out Shadowwada, and Shadowwada himself is also low, so he has to react to that response as well to that threat. I mean, that does allow Jesulin again sort of try and, divert Shadowwada's attention and sort of efforts all the time here, and again give him more time to bleed him out, and also, build up more stuff. In fact, he's a full pop cap now. He's actually got a force as big as he can, though Shadowwada is close as well. I mean, one option is, in theory, of course, is to try and switch out the crews, get the Victory feature and start the Jackson. I mean, that make the Jackson really a good tank destroyer, but that might be a bit much. Anyway, he's got Bolstrom being pushed back here by Rifleman Captain. Rifleman fighting against the Grenadiers there. Small force dispatch, we got the infantry still supporting though. Veteran defeat, smokescreen on it, good work, good work. Tank should get ready and get moving, there we go. A sizable armoured force here from the 2nd Armoured. Including another tank which of course also gets increased rate of fire. Panzer there versus Rifleman, EC8 sitting out. Jags a bit spearheading, Panzer 4 sitting down. Tiger watching over the north here. 39 points left of Shadowwada, getting increasingly tense here, getting increasingly tense. Ostrom dying out horribly, Jackson sitting out there, careful, 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 there's still Pack 40s nearby, there's still Pack 40s nearby, Shadowwada. Don't forget about the anti-tank guns, and there he goes straight into one's line of fire. Turns against his shoots on the Panzer 4, but look, out to lose the Jackson. Almost knocked out there, almost got the Panzer 4. Pack 40's falling back. Need to repair the Jackson. Tiger there, halfway to victory. Blitzes forwards. Once more, his desire to destroy Americans shows itself in the Hauptsturmführer Wilhelm's soul as he blitzes Tigers forwards, ready to crush Americans, charging forwards relentlessly. But in this case, straight into the Americans. One Pack 40 has been cleared out. This is terrible. This is terrible. Need to get the Jackson power back into the fight. Doesn't matter how little damage he has to attack. ECH will got much of the fire. Go after it. We got white phosphorus on the Pack 40. Get the Jackson in there, Shadowwada. Get the Jackson in there. You almost got the Tiger. Almost. There we go. Get the Pack 40. Get the Pack 40. It's a sliver of health. Get it. Panzer's opening up there. Another Tiger called in there immediately by Jesulin because he had nothing to do with it. Again, he has to build up, but he didn't get the Pack 40. He didn't get it. 100 points left versus 33. Jackson ready for the fight. Pioneers in a lot of trouble. Need to focus on the northern victory point. Have some one EC repair while the other cover it. Tiger moves ahead. Get the Jackson up there. Shadowwada, get the Jackson up there. If only cleared out those Pack 40s as well, he could have removed a huge part of Jesulin's tactics and strategy. Instead he drove away. He drove away when he should have finished off the remainders. The CoH again. That was a mistake there. I think a crucial mistake in fact by Shadowwada, and now he's splitting up his tanks further.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
MD42 down there going for the last remaining victory point there under Shadowwada's command, grabbing another one there. Going in after the MD42. No 50 cover that's added. Other tank a bit slow. There we go. We got Luftwaffe support called in here. Tiger moves in. Again, now he's split up his tanks. Now they're an easy target for the Tiger here. Despite the Tiger being a rock room. There you go. Panzer as well. Luftwaffe support. Tiger. EC8 down. Oh dear. Oh dear. Shadowwada's earlier tactical misdecision here coming to bite him in the arse with a vengeance here. Tiger pulls back. Jackson from the north, EC8 nearby. Captain taking damage. Devastating hit, almost wiped the captain, Rifleman also trouble there, also in trouble. ECH Jackson in there. But they're going to be charging into an anti-tank kill, so they go again for the Pack 40s. Victory points down to 19. Sherman shouting in, the Jackson need to follow up, Almost got the sniper there. Where's the Jackson, Shadowwada? There is the Jackson. Panther 4 moving in, Rifleman attacking. Bazooka drop, hit down the Tiger, bounce, ECH exposed to the rear to the Tiger. Tiger too late there, Pack 40s, Panzer X, Panzer both bazookas. Panther 4 finding where there, Tiger close to half health. But not quite. Another hit there, Tiger now down to half health. We got the Panther flying from the north, going for the victory points. But he's losing left and right. Oswald moving up, going to Panther Faust. Sherman down. Tiger almost down. EC8 down to the slip of health. Panther 4 moves forwards. And there we go. Tiger knocks all the remaining EC8s down to the Jackson. He's got veterans on, but he's not using armor piercing rounds. Tiger blitzes forwards. Forwards. Blitzkrieg. Panther 4 close to Vecchi 2 there. Jackson fires. No. There you go. Panther 4 gets it. Vecchi 2 almost knocked out there, but Jackson is dying first. But there you go. 2 points left for Shadowwada. 1 point left for Shadowwada. GG for Shadowwada. That was one hell of a tense game there. Jesulin was a lot of trouble, so points, but he managed through sheer tenacity and fortitude to pull through into the later game, where Shadowwada's mistake just became increasingly bigger, and I think to a certain extent his passive play pulled in too much there. Rather than trying to finish off Jesulin, actually winning the game right then and there, he allowed Jesulin to just get that sufficient amount of respite and then pull through here. And then counterattack Shadowwada again. Had he just focused on wiping those last remaining Pack 40s and so on, wrecking them or taking them, he probably could have beaten Jesulin right then and there, but instead he pulled back. Instead of taking all the territory, just doing more damage, he just pulled back, allowed Jesulin to bounce back and hold the last remaining territory there until he could beat out Shadowwada. That was a bit unfortunate there. I mean, Shadowwada played nicely, but I think he should have been more aggressive and so just quickly dealing with the Pack 40s. I think he should use more smoke in dealing with them. You know, the way he could have just, if he could just remove the Pack 40s from the equation faster there, and again leave Jesulin with his side, he could have severely punished Jesulin, but for some reason he allowed Jesulin to just keep playing with it, and again that really gave Jesulin a huge advantage. Of course, a part of me again also would say, go for the Lieutenant, get the air half track, negate the Tron ammunition, keep spending on it. That would also work out nicely. And certainly a part of me thinks, you know, maybe he shouldn't have gone for Rifle Company, perhaps heavy cavalry. Again, they could lay on mines, there could have been options there. I mean, he made good use of it, but there's certainly some points though, part of me feels like perhaps another doctrine would have worked a bit better here for Shadowwada. I mean, some interesting play, good use of finding positions. BAR still would have been great for the infantry. In fact, he flipped so much munitions by the end, you know, that could also help maybe some bazookas. Good use of the armor to a certain extent, but again, by the late game, more and more mistakes crept in, and again, he became a bit too passive, and again, that really gave Jesulin just sort of the part to pull through there. Jesulin, of course, also played nicely. I do think some upgrades for the Grenadiers early on would have been nice, and you know, maybe some Stooks mixed in would have done better at times as well, but there you go. Anyway, so he did display himself as the stronger player in the end there, though it was rather close there. And certainly a few more mistakes could have resulted in his demise there. Also, if Shadowwada just played a bit more properly again, that could also have resulted in it. So I mean, it was not without its, you know, issues there, but for Jesulin either. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. I hope it gives you different matches. If you did want to subscribe, tell a friend, share it with everyone. If not, you know, send me a promo or find some feedback in the comments section. And if you feel like supporting the Propagandacast, which is always, you know, thankful or glad for, I mean, consider donating. There's a link in the video description where you can donate. So anyways, thank you all and hope to see you all tomorrow. This is Imperial Link. Cheers and thank you for watching. Bye.